So let's go for a ride.
Hold on. This will be a little accelerating.
And probably scary, especially if you have fear of heights.
The disciple of the cloud gracefully soars high into the sky. You grip the reins tightly and hold on for dear life as he swoops and dips between the clouds. After a time, he draws near to a thick patch of luminous mist. As you pass through it, the horse sets itself down, seemingly on top of a cloud.
It is all right. You can dismount now.
Believing that you have finally lost all sense of reason, you dismount and prepare for a very long drop.
It's fine, it's a thick cloud.
And find yourself standing on a cloud.
But is there a castle in a cloud?
How is it possible that I can stand upon thin air?
Magic.
Such are not the questions you should be asking.
Ah!
The air gem, or the growth gem, as it was once named by the ancients.
Creepy cloud man!
Has not been termed thus.
And I said cloud, not clown, shush.
One who would have the gem as his own must prove himself grown and thus worthy of it.
Meaning, no disrespect.
Cloud Spirit.
Thank you. You must agree, Cloud Spirit, that I am a man fully grown, thus fulfilling your prerequisite.
I feel there's more to this.
Deafens you momentarily, though you feel nothing on your skin. The cloud spirit speaks again, a little more forcefully.
Don't make it mad.
It is not enough that you have grown in body. That much is evident. It must be proven that you have also grown in both mind and soul. So on these shall you be tested.
Okay.
Tested?
Those who bear the burden of king are expected to possess certain qualities. Your actions will be judged against the weight of these. It shall be seen whether you are deserving of your title. It shall be seen whether you are worthy of the growth gem.
After a moment of silence, the cloud spirit intones,
Behold your first test.
Oh no, it's going white. Oh.
The mist around you clears, and you find yourself in a familiar place. This is Daventry, and furthermore, you are a child again.
Oh, this is
slight
weird.
Dizziness overwhelms you for an instant. How strange, you no longer recall anything past this moment in time. It is as if this is happening again for the first time. Even stranger, you are still vaguely aware that you are undergoing a test of some kind, though for what purpose, you cannot fathom.
Oh, this is
Look,
weird.
It is Malvolio, your best friend. The two of you are deeply engrossed in a game of bat and ball.
You mean baseball? But I guess that wasn't invented yet. You guys having fun? Aw. In 3D!
Ouch!
Uh-oh, that sounds like the king now. What do we do?
That's quite a voice. My hands are clean! I'm fine.
You there.
Hi.
Yes?
Yes? Is that how you address your liege?
Maybe.
No, your majesty, King Edward, sir. I mean, sire.
Which of you two boys threw that ball? The one that just happened to land on my head?
Well... I guess it's the sacrificial lamb. I did it. It's me. It was my fault. I threw the ball. Don't hurt my friend.
You summon all your courage and speak up.
Your majesty, if you please. It was I who hit the ball over the castle wall. It was my fault completely. Please do not punish my friend.
The king eyes you carefully. You wonder if you are now in serious trouble.
I would not punish one for something so trivial. However, I will see you play your game elsewhere, away from here.
Okay.
Yes, sire.
One more thing, my young fellow. You have demonstrated good character today by taking the blame for your friend.
Oh,
The
thanks.
finest knights in this realm demonstrate their compassion by protecting others. even if that should mean putting themselves at risk. I find that to be a rare quality in the many I meet. When you have grown up, I hope to see you again, perhaps in my service.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Yep. We'll totally see each other again. I will totally be one of your knights, and then I will eventually take your throne.
Your second test.
Okay.
You feel yourself
Oh.
growing older, more so than before the tests began. Again, dizziness overcomes you. Your memory of the previous test fades, and in its place, your mind is filled with the knowledge of everything that has since come to pass. This includes, unfortunately, the dreadful misfortunes which have plagued Daventry since the coming of the terrible three-headed dragon.
Oh.
To make things worse, your 17-year-old daughter has been demanded as its latest sacrifice. In return, it will not harm the rest of the population until the next demand. You would go forth to destroy the dragon yourself, but you no longer have the heart for such quests. Never have you felt so forlorn, so frail. You fear that given the choice, you would do anything to rectify the situation.
Oh, you don't say. This seems kind of important. But again, wait till King's Quest 3!
You. No wonder you come here so often.
Hi, who are you?
You. I will see you hanged for this intrusion. Guards! Guards!
Calling them will do you no good. For even if they come, they will find their king speaking to only the air he breathes.
A pox on thee! Who are you?
My name, my true name, has been heard by none for nigh on a millennium. It is enough that you know me as the Father.
Then say what you have come to say and be gone.
You never were one for small talk.
You cursed my family. As a result, that dragon is now loose upon the land, and one of my children was kidnapped.
Now that is not quite the truth.
Do you deny your involvement?
Not at all. It is just that you have omitted so much.
Speak, and be gone.
Very well. I want your crown.
No surprise there.
You cannot believe what you have just heard. This vile creature has caused untold misery throughout your land for nearly 18 years and has now infiltrated your castle just to ask that you hand over your authority to him? Of all the outrageous...
Is that what this is all about? You want to rule Daventry?
What would I want with a puny little kingdom when in a few short years I will have more power than Legitimor himself? No, I want only the thing you wear atop your head. Your crown. It is an essential part of my plan. Without it, my efforts to prepare for the ascension will have been in vain. I have waited far too long to be deterred from it now.
If you need it that badly, you could have just taken it. You had plenty of opportunities.
Very true.
Are you completely ignorant of the legends of your predecessors? None can possess the crown of the first king unless it's given.
If you think for one moment that I would...
Before you speak further, consider this. In exchange for what I ask, I shall lift my curse and all that it entails from you and your blighted land. You shall have both it and your family restored in full. Minus your title, naturally.
Your mind reels at these words. For almost 2 decades, a countless number of innocent people have suffered under the afflictions Daventry has had to endure. So many more people would continue to suffer indefinitely, notwithstanding the pain you feel over your own family's misfortune. With a simple statement, you could put an end to it all.
Well. I don't think so. I don't think it so in the slightest.
To give you my crown would signify a change of leadership, so says the law of this land. It also says that the crown is to be worn only by those with the highest regard and intent for Daventry. So, to give it to such a vile being as you would betray the honor and memory of all the past kings who have worn it. No, I will not do it.
Not even for the sake of your family?
There are some principles for which even one's family must be sacrificed.
The man appraises you as a scientist would a unique specimen.
What an intriguing set of morals you have, King Graham. I almost look forward to the time when you will put aside your obligations here and seek me out. I have foreseen that we shall meet again.
Behold your third test.
Once again, you feel yourself age. You are many years older now, though still, thankfully, King of Daventry. As before, the knowledge of the previous test ebbs from your mind. This time, however, it is filled with a greater knowledge of all that has come to pass thus far. Many years have passed. Your children, once heirs to your throne, have forged their own paths in other kingdoms. Fortunately, chance has seen fit to fill the vacuum. Following the restoration of the Mask of Eternity, Daventry now has a new champion.
How do you feel?
I am deeply honored.
Hi, Connor.
All right. Now, how do you really feel?
God, I got old.
Scared out of my wits, sire.
You smile and feel the lines in your face stretch. You hope you'll get used to it when the true time comes.
Oh, lovely.
You know what they've been saying about my decision, that is.
The people question my ability to perform the duties when I have another higher obligation. I believe that I can attend to both with the utmost equity.
You do not deny that this obligation may arise at any moment, perhaps taking you away from this country at a time of great need?
Of course not, sire. But I shall deal with that troll, as they say, when I cross that bridge.
And there is the matter of you not being of royal birth. That does not sit comfortably with some of the nobles.
Technically, I wasn't originally a noble in the beginning.
Right and order can shine from even the most impoverished of souls. Nobility is defined through one's actions, not one's lineage, your majesty.
Yes, you are proof of that.
You cannot help but smirk. For a man who had once lived as a peasant, he speaks extremely well.
Yes. But yeah, if you don't know, Mask of Eternity is probably the complete black sheep of the King's Quest series. It is deemed pretty much by everybody as the worst one, mainly because it strays so far from the original. It has almost nothing to do with the original, so... Oh, I can't save on this point, because there's a funny little thing here. I do know this, that there is a funny little thing here. If I choose number 3, The Madness of King Graham. I'll leave a little clip of it in the video, but it is absolutely hilarious, and I think for anybody who's a King's Quest fan will love it, but in this case, as much as I don't like Mask of Eternity, as much as a good chunk of the King's Quest fan base does not like Mask of Eternity, in this situation, night's time.
Kneel. Your sword. By virtue of your bravery, loyalty, and good conscience, I have chosen you to be my first knight. Thus you are my successor and heir to this throne.
Ow, you poked me in the shoulder.
Arise, Sir Connor of Daventry.
Yay.
In an instant, you find yourself standing before the Cloud Spirit once more. You also notice that it is starting to get dark.
You have demonstrated your sound understanding of compassion, honor, and loyalty. These attributes transcend the mind and speak of the soul within you. Growth continues unabated throughout the lives of all living things. You have grown much, learnt a great deal, and will continue to grow in all ways. You are judged worthy of the Heir and Growth Gem.
Ew, it was in your mouth the whole time? That's fine, whatever. I'll just take that, thanks.
You take the growth gem.
Looks like my emerald.
As you feel the knowledge of the last test fade from your mind, the cloud beneath your feet begins to evaporate. You'd better get out of here quickly, Graham.
I'd say so, yes. Come on, horsey! We are getting out of here.
Finally, your flight comes to an end. You hope that it will be quite a while before you take to the air again.
Don't worry, airplanes won't be invented by the time you die. I think. I don't know.
Where would you like me to land?
This is
On
fine.
the ground would be fine.
Subtle.
Take this sugar cube. It will protect against the poisonous growth of this land.
Oh, thank you.
Fare thee well.
Well, take care, horsey. Appreciate the help. Go off to being My Little Pony or something.
You notice you have lost a few things during your descent. Mostly all that paper you were carrying. You are not concerned, though, as long as you don't get into trouble for littering.
Yeah,
As dusk sets in and the pallid moon rises above the darkened horizon, you recall the Door of Destiny's words regarding the third gem, through swampy mire, in lone dark castle. Then you remember the great Neptune's disquiet reluctance to speak of Kalima's lord. You sense a growing unease that this final gem may not be the easiest to acquire.
Yeah, yeah, we'll go with that. Gem 2 get, and we will stop it for now. We're moving along pretty good considering we've already got 2 of the 3 gems. Only 1 left. And who knows how well that's gonna go. Because this is gonna be one of the toughest ones that we're gonna be dealing with. Probably one of the more extensive ones too, if I recall. But nonetheless, it's a very interesting situation, and I can't wait to get to it. But for now, this is StarPrincessHLC saying thank you very much for watching, and have a fond farewell. Also, as for that, the little scene I mentioned during the test with the air gem, I'll just leave that for you here. Enjoy. So, instead of doing the nighttime, let's see how crazy you get, Graham.
I have decided, after long and careful consideration, that in order to earn your knighthood, thou must venture forth on a quest to capture and kill the most insidious and elusive of preys.
Ooh.
What is this prey? A dragon?
How dare.
No. More wretched than that.
How dare.
A dry-horned scaled beast of the southern plains?
No.
Nah,
More woeful still.
something worse.
Surely not the scourge of the low mountains? The flesh-burrowing scorpion?
No. But it does get under your skin all the same.
Oh?
Then pray tell, of what do I seek?
Sorry I'm late, Graham. I hope I haven't missed anything.
That.
The talking owl?
Precisely. Charge!
Get him, Graham! Watch out! A poisonous king! Take that, you damn owl! You will learn eventually, viewers. The bane of Cedric the Owl. Eventually. But
In an
not
instant,
yet.
You find yourself